Oh, hey, we don't focus on the outside. We focus on the heart around here.
Oh, I know, girl. Hey, look, if pretty soon, y'all are going to see me after a shower so I can start going to bed earlier. Sorry.
So how's your week been? Good?
Mine?
Yeah.
It's been hectic. It's been busy. But that's all good. It's security, so I'm good.
Yeah.
That's
good. That's
yeah. How about everybody else? Everybody else doing well?
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Yep.
Hanging in there.
That's right. Well, I just, of course, I did post on our Support for Life and the FIT group about some special people we have. And, of course, Becky, I was telling everybody else, Paula, you never know who you're going to coach as a client. And so she was a client, but Paula and I knew each other back in high school. We didn't hang together or anything, but whenever she became a client, and this is, Paula, what, your second time on the program? First time on the program, how much weight did you lose?
49 pounds.
49 pounds. And she was a little haughty, she looked really, really good and stuff. But, she, throughout the journey, like I was sharing, these people that come in your life, you never know what they're going to bring into your life as a coach. So Paula's brought as much to me mentally whenever we talk about the healthy mind. She's been someone that's inspired me to keep challenging and working towards that. And but I wanted her to share her story because we never really get to hear a story about the healthy mind. And we always get to hear about the physical transformation or see the pictures before and after, but that mind part is, to me, what this is all about. So I just wanted Paula to sort of share with you guys a little bit about whenever she started the last time, where she was, and then maybe go on into how her life has changed now. So, Paula?
Okay, well, the first time I started, was that 2 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
I had gotten to a weight that I just couldn't believe I was that big. And so I reached out to Lisa, for help. And that was a big step for me to reach out to somebody. So I got on the program and I was doing great. I mean, once I got in fat burn, I started dropping weight, and measuring, weighing. Every week it was like a victory. And I got pretty small. I think I went down to a size 8. And then my weight just kind of hung around like 161. So, and it just kind of got stuck there. And mentally, I was thinking, when I step on the scales, somebody 5'3.5" is not supposed to weigh 161. And so in my mind, I was thinking that I'm still fat, even though I look really good. So it was just kind of a battle that I was fighting. Well, during that time, my sister, she died suddenly and tragically. And so I turned back to my emotional eating. It was a gradual change. I had my elderly parents I had to deal with and all the things that surrounded that. And so, a lot of sadness came into my life. So I just kind of faded away from the program, fell back into my old habits. I don't really know how much weight I gained. It might have been all of it back. I'm not really sure. I guess that's how many months? A year?
But we had fun.
We had fun, and I kind of went back and forth, and it was really like a process of me healing my mind over what had happened, because this was a tragic event, and I couldn't get over it, and but anyway, so I just kept going. And then I guess about 3 months ago, I had the realization. I all of a sudden just realized that I have the ability to take this power back. I can do this, but prior to having that realization, I just totally accepted myself, whatever size I was. I just thought, you know what? I'm a great person. I love me. I'm ready to do this. And so I knew that the scales and the measuring was a huge trigger for me. So on the first day of my program, I got my size 8 Abercrombie & Fitch pants out of the closet, that one pair that I hung on to. And I put them on, and I took a picture of it. It was tragic. I mean, like, there was things everywhere. But I went ahead and just did that for fun. I thought, okay, so this is going to be my guide. And so I took that picture, just in a fun way, and I hung those pants in my closet, and that they were kind of there for me to look at. So I ordered my food, I started drinking my shakes, doing my water. I just focused on fueling every 3 hours, doing my water intake, and having fun, and just doing the program and living my life. Well, I really didn't think that much about it. I knew that I was shrinking because I had a lot of non-scale victories. I mean, like, in those non-scale victories, when you're not weighing all the time, they meant a lot more to me, because I would get up in the morning, it's like parts of my body were missing, or I'd be driving in the car and like I had all this room between the steering wheel and me, And so I went shopping about 2 weeks ago for a dress I had to buy for a wedding. And I slid some jeans on. I thought, well, I just wonder what size I am. So I took an assortment in there, because I really didn't know, because I wear yoga pants every day. Okay. I mean, I just work out, and I work from my home, so I don't really dress up a lot, but I slid on a size 10. And so I went down 3 sizes, like in 3 months. And I was like, whoa. So it just kind of blew me away, because I didn't weigh. I hadn't been measuring. I knew I was shrinking, but the reality of it all hit me that day I went shopping. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So I went back home and I tried on my Abercrombie pants, and they just liked about 1 inch buttoning. And so I was like, whoa. I mean, it didn't even seem like 3 months had passed by. It didn't really feel like I was on a diet or doing some sort of program. I was just having fun. So the difference between the first time and the second time was major for me, because I was so focused on all the little details, doing everything right, making sure I measure my food, my portions, everything, and then this time there was a lot of playfulness and a lot of freedom. So, but I'm really excited, and I still haven't weighed, and I don't plan to, and I'm just gonna get those Abercrombie jeans on. That's my goal, and to maintain that. And so I'm just enjoying my journey. I mean, it's actually fun this time.
Mm-hmm.
So
Awesome.
Yeah, isn't that great? I mean, it really is. And there again, it wasn't really about the food. It wasn't really about the number on the scale. It wasn't really about anything. It was more about Paula making her mind up that I'm just going to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And she's seen the roadblock, the things that really brought her more stress the first time around. And I can vouch, because I mean, we sort of spend about 4 days a week together. So it's, I can vouch that, she's more quiet. I mean, she's more at a stillness, a quiet place than she was the first time. Because, don't you meet people whenever it's like, okay, I've got this going on, and then they've already changed channels by the next time you talk to them. They're talking about something else that maybe it's like, well, I think I'm going to try this now, and I'm going to try this. So it's like they keep changing channels.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Paula found her channel, and it's her channel. And it's like she said, she loved herself, even with the extra weight on. She just accepted where she was.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's huge.
yeah, and then I just accept myself every day. I mean, like, I'm just loving me, whatever size I am, whatever I look like today. I'm just happy about that. And I just do my program, and the program makes me feel so good. Like I told Lisa, I said, and at the age I am right now, I'm going through a lot of hormonal changes. And so this is like a safe place for me. Being on this program keeps me in a safe place, because it could get really, I could get out of control right now. And I can see how that can happen to me. And, but as long as I have this program to be inside of, then I'm going to be okay. And I don't have to worry about, the weight creeping back on or.
I like what you said about the fun part, because Lisa always said that from the beginning. I think it was even before I started coaching, just to have fun. Are you having fun? And I think I forget to talk about that with you, Justine, or with other, to just have fun, that it's not serious business. And, I have to remember that part, because it was fun for me too, because I couldn't believe it was happening. But
and something Becky shared once has really, it's there again, there's people that says things that just, it sticks out to you. And I remember Becky saying, if you made a bad choice out of one meal,
mm-hmm.
you got 5 others to make a good choice. See, that's huge, because there again, I think sometimes we're harder on ourselves. We think that we have to be perfect, and, And I think the stress of being perfect sometimes is worse on you than, the stress-wise part of it, worse than if you was to sit down and have a whole pizza.
Mm-hmm.
So healthy mind is huge.
Well, and that's the one thing that I tell all of my clients, as far as, have fun. And like you, Nancy, I forget to have fun, and I have to constantly remind myself. And, I find that when things get really hectic and out of my control, that's when I tend to have the majority of problems. And then I've got to realize that, what's out of my control is just that. It's out of my control. And I need to let it go and not stress about it, because when I start stressing, what do I want to do? I want to start eating. And that's been huge for me, is, to be able to let go. I've, for so many years, I had to be in control. I had to be the one to take care of everything and everybody and do everything for everybody. And it's been a challenge for me to be able to say, you know what, I can't do anything about that. That's not my problem, and walk away from it and go, you know what, have fun with that, because that's your problem. That's not my problem. And not, at least one of Lisa's favorite things that for me that she says is, don't own it. That's not yours. Don't own it. And I was owning mine and everybody else's as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so now it's been very freeing to be able to say, you know what, I'm not part of that. I don't want to be part of it. That's not me. And it has, do I still struggle with it? Yeah, because, old habits die hard. But the more I do it, the better I get at it. And that, for me, is, talk about peace. It's good. It's a good thing. It's a good place to be.
It is. And don't you all agree that this is more mental than it is about the food or anything? It's your relationship with yourself.
Well, it's like the video that I did today about, how we identify ourselves with the certain path that we think is how we're going to arrive at our destination. We feel like there is only one set way of how we are going to arrive at our perfection, our perfect life, But it's not the truth. I mean, because the thing is, once you surrender to the process and just go, okay, I need to eat 6 times a day. Okay, these meals are helping me to feel better. Okay, you're not focused on the scaled results. You're not focused on the, those kinds of things. You're actually focused on the journey. And then the opportunity of so many paths open up for you to get to where you want to be. It's not just one direct path anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's one thing that I think is so cool. Whenever it comes down to this program, you really do learn the way to surrender to the process. And you're like, okay, I got a coach. They're with me. They're guiding me. It's great. I got the food that's helping me to feel better. I can see the difference. You don't really need a scaled victory for that, because you automatically feel it inside of you every single day you step up and you wake up every day. So that's something that I love the most about it, is it's constant discovery mode whenever you're doing the program. It's not a diet restriction mentality anymore. It's you constantly learning about yourself, what you can do.
Yeah, that's right.
So, Justine, are you having fun?
Of course, you're having fun. How can I not have fun?
Well, no, I know when you text me and your non-scale victories crack me right up, because they're just ones I don't ever think of or anything.
You can share. She posted it on Facebook today. One of them was, we have a touch screen oven. And so I would always set it off when I was cooking, because my stomach would always touch it. So that one of the ones that cracked up.
Just that you noticed it hadn't been.
Yeah. Well, I did it with my side, that's what made me realize, I haven't been doing it. I haven't been cooking as much either. So maybe
That's true. Yeah.
But I stood there and I'm like, oh yeah, it doesn't hit the oven anymore.
Oh, that's awesome. See, I love those non-scale victories.
Yeah. They make me
share that
laugh
with a
right
lot
out
of
loud.
Yeah. And I think I told you I can almost cross my legs. That was another one that you thought was funny.
That's huge.
No.
But it is. You don't even realize it's something that you haven't done.
Yeah.
You get so used to not doing it.
Uh-huh.
I think that's what happens to me all the time. So when things like that happen, it's like, oh wow, I didn't, it just sort of happened, and I just never sat like that because I couldn't, but I was used to that. So then when I did, I was like, wait, look at, I'm.
And your other one was the bath towel.
I was like, oh wow, look at this.
Oh, is that like wrapping it around?
It almost fits right around us. Yes.
It doesn't have to be a beach towel anymore.
Oh, I love it.
But it is. It's all those things that you don't even really think of that sort of just pop up.
Yeah. Well, they make my day.
That is fun. That is fun. What?
They make my day.
Well, good.
That is awesome. So, I mean, does anybody, of course, welcome, Sheila. We're so glad that you got to join us too. And Paula just shared her story about, where she's at, where she's not even having to use a scale or those kind of things. So, I've got it recorded so that way that later on you can hear that. Does anybody have a question for Paula? Because, like how anything that, because I mean, she's only went through this journey herself, and she might be able to share one thing with someone that could enhance their program.
I got one. What's helped you to stay focused clearly on the mind? Because I know how you could get sidetracked whenever you start seeing some results. You're like, oh man, I wonder what I weigh. Do you ever feel like that? Like I feel like it'd be really hard for me because,
I don't ever wonder what I weigh. I don't want to wonder what I weigh. But what keeps my mind focused is I have adapted a regular practice. I won't say it's daily, but it's 4 to 5 days a week of meditating for 20 minutes a day. And that is just laying down, a washcloth over my eyes, maybe some sort of music in the background that's very soft, and just shutting my mind down. And you can't believe the miraculous transformation that will happen when you do that every day. I mean, that has been the major catalyst. Like, it's been 2 years, and a whole lot of things happened in those 2 years. I kind of condensed it down, but, learning about meditation and teaching myself to do that has been a major thing in this process. And
do you do that in the morning? Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Do you do that in the morning or at night, or when do you do it?
I do it after my workout around 11:30 or 12 every day. But my schedule, I set my own schedule every day, so that it just works that way for me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I have to share this. I know Paula won't care because whenever she became a friend of mine, she didn't know she was going to get a friend that was very raw and having fun, like playful to the point that it's like almost ridiculous kind of thing. But she's very playful. And so she does a lot of videos for us. And this is a precious one. Okay. This one, listen, she makes videos and she sends them to us. And it's like the words she speaks, it's true. So this was whenever she was first tapping into meditation. Okay. So I'm going to share this video with y'all. Wait a minute. Got my volume. Hold on just a minute.
You say, what? You found this out to you? I sure did.
Straight from Tennessee.
I just wanted to let y'all know that I have found the fountain of youth. You say, what? You found the fountain of youth? I sure did. I found the fountain of youth now. Honey, it is like better than anything you can ever imagine. You can't imagine how good it is, and I'm going to tell you the secret right now. It's meditation. And I'm getting happier by the minute, y'all.
I mean, it's like this. If you cannot bring happiness, fun, joy, laughter into your day with doing this period, whether it's a client on the program, a health coach, trying to support other people, if you can't have that with it, then you just need to go meditate a little longer or something. You got to have fun with this. And it is. It's things like that. That's something that Paula brought into my life. And because we were doing hot yoga, and then all of a sudden, I mean, we were driving 60 miles 4 or 5 days a week to go to hot yoga. Our family thought it was a little crazy, but that's what we did. And then all of a sudden one day we go, okay, we're done with hot yoga, so now we're going to start meditating. And we just started doing it, didn't we, Paul? Yeah. We didn't even have to think about it. We had no idea what meditating was. We just shut ourselves down for 20 minutes and started listening to music. So, these are the things that transforms you, but it's different, doing something different every day.
Yeah, the hot yoga, I had to look in the mirror at the hot yoga class at my own eyes and at my own body for 1 solid hour. That completely changed me. I guess I never really looked at myself, and I didn't look into my own eyes, and so I guess I got to know myself better. But the hot yoga experience was huge in our transformation. I guess we did that for 1 year.
We did.
And our membership was coming back up, and I said, I'm tired of hot yoga. But that was something that I found out is called a pattern interruption. To go do something that you've never done before, and it will completely change everything. I mean, it opens up your creativity. It lets you discover things about yourself that you didn't know existed. So I try to do pattern interruptions, on a regular basis. I don't do them every day, but I try new things now because it's really healthy, I believe.
So does anybody have a question for Paula?
How do you shut your mind off? That's probably one of my biggest things is with everything that we've got going on in our house, and I've got 3 kids back home now, all of them over the age of 18, between 18 and 30. And it's 3 females, so I feel sorry for my husband because he now has 4. But with my daughter's accident and all of that, with everything that we're dealing with her, and then with everything that's going on at work, I can't shut my mind off. I can't, even when I sit down in the morning to do my devotions, it's hard for me to get quiet enough to relax anymore. And how do you do that? How do you shut your mind off?
Well, for me, it's just the continual practice of doing that. Also, I mean, even now, sometimes I'll lay down and have a lot of things going on in my life. And I'll be over at Walmart buying my groceries, and while I'm trying to meditate, and I'm like, I'm right here, right now. I'm not at Walmart yet. I'm not at the grocery store. So I have to bring myself back to myself and focus on breathing. I might focus on some water in a brook running. I might focus on a waterfall. I might focus on a walk through the woods. Visualize myself walking through the woods. Anything that calms me down and brings me peace. But yes, sometimes those distractions come in because I have a lot of stuff that I'm going to do that day, and then I'll be over there focusing on that. But you just have to keep bringing yourself back until you find that stillness. And you can focus on your breath, your in and out breathing. It's practicing it on a continual basis, and it becomes easier.
And not judging yourself in the process. So like if you find yourself on the to-do list at Walmart, just go, okay, that's where I'm at. Let me get back here. And you just travel back here. And then all of a sudden you're in the brook, or you're thinking about a brook, or you're thinking about your breath or whatnot, and then you're back at Walmart. Okay, I'm back at Walmart again. Now I gotta get back here. And it's one of those things where it's constantly pattern interruption, like Paula said. You have to just kind of like not judge yourself. You were at Walmart and just be gentle. Go, okay, I need to get back over here. and it's constant. I mean, it's a working project, but one thing I can ask you, Becky, is attachment too. Whatever you're attached to, chances are is what you think about.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are in constant attachment of something, such as your family, we all are. But if you overthink so much about, okay, well, I got to do this, and I need to do this, and they're doing this, and what, if you feel that you're in that chaos, chances are you're attached to the outcome of it. So detach yourself from the outcome and go, you know what? It is what it is. Give yourself that 30 minutes to say it is what it is. Because you can't change it in 30 minutes anyways, right?
Right.
So just go ahead and detach yourself away from it and go, it is what it is, and I'll pick this up later. And chances are when you get to later, you're like, I don't pick that up. I feel way better over here in this 30-minute session, It's one of those things, it's a practice that you learn, but try that whenever you find yourself in the chaos and you find your mind hurting and, you're stressed out. Just detach yourself from it. Go, okay, I can't fix any of this.
So basically, kind of like what I've been doing with not owning everybody else's problems, the same type of thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And
Thank you.
something I can share with you too. I think it's pretty neat doing it as with a partner. If you like your daughters, they're there with you. Say, hey, why don't we take some time and meditate? And you'll find by doing that with them, you will be a little bit more calmer where you're not racing everywhere. And then plus, after you get done with your meditation, you need to discuss where you were in your meditation. If you was at Walmart and then you stopped by, TJ Maxx, and then you was at church doing something or whatever, think about your thoughts as you're going through it, but let them flow like water. Don't try to, I shouldn't be thinking about this. I'm supposed to be meditating. I shouldn't be thinking about this. I'm supposed to be meditating. It's okay to just let
be gentle.
Yeah.
Bring yourself back. Just say, okay, I was there. Let's get back over here.
Yeah.
And it's not, like I said, don't judge yourself where you go, because everybody deals with this. It's just, you have to try to bring yourself back to where you want to be.
And give yourself grace if you go somewhere crazy. It's okay.
Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Did you start with a shorter period of time and then work up towards 20 or 30 minutes, or did you always try to do 30 minutes?
We do 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
We did 20 minutes from the beginning, but now that we've done it, sometimes it feels like you need more. You can just stay in the meditation. It feels good.
It does.
And it makes your life very calm. The whole day just, I don't know, it changes everything. But 20 minutes is a good time. It's not that long, really.
And if you only have 10 minutes, then get really good with having a routine of 10 minutes and just schedule. Say, I'm going to do this 3 days a week. Pick your days and be very consistent with it. And then you'll find the more you do it, the more you start wanting more. Because it's like a habit. It's something that you just have to block out time and say, this is what I'm going to give to me. It's the best medicine you can ever give to yourself. It's quiet time.
And believe me, my family, they had to get adjusted to my workout / meditation in the middle of the day, because I turn my ringer off on my phone, and my husband has a business that's very stressful, and he depends on me to be like the home base and to do things for him when he calls. And so, but in the beginning, it was a little rough. I'd be going into meditation and I would see his face on my phone, I'm like, oh no, what does he want? And then like an hour and a half later, I'm hey, but he got used to it, and he quit calling me during those times. And he knows that I'm doing that. And then he sees a better me. He sees me being more at peace and me being more. So he doesn't say anything about it anymore. He just knows that during those times that I'm not available.
Yeah. He's benefited by you doing this.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So anybody else have any questions for Paula? Or Hannah? Can you announce Miss Sheila? Oh, Miss Sheila.
Me and Sheila have been talking for probably about 3 or 4 months. Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I've just been dripping on her for a good while, just to let her know she's loved, and she's amazing, and she's one of those type of people that you want to stay connected with just as a person, and so what's so incredible is, she reached out, she said she's ready to start the program, and here she is. And so 3 weeks in, she's had an incredible journey so far. And just, Sheila, take it away. Tell us all what's happening to you.
Well, I've lost 15 pounds, and I'm just overwhelmed. I just can't believe it. I've tried everything coming and going, and struggled. I have thyroid trouble, and I've had a total hysterectomy, and I guess maybe I've used that as a crutch, as like, oh, I can't lose weight, I'll gain it back. It's back and forth like yo-yo with everything I've tried. And then this came along. And so it happened, and I'm not hungry, and I'm not dieting, and I'm just eating, and I'm losing weight. And so with my excitement, I really didn't say a whole lot to anyone about it. And then I sent a picture to my daughter, I believe, and just from her being, oh my goodness, because she lives in another state, she was just kind of overwhelmed and wanted to try it. And so I thought, well, I'll just send my picture out to other people and see what they say, just 3 weeks in. So then I got the same response, and I decided to put it on Facebook. And now the messages are just overwhelming, private messages, people wanting to know and everything about it. So I went ahead and I got involved to be a coach, but I'm so new. I'm really leaning on Lisa and Hannah, because I feel like I'm such a beginner right now, and I feel it's hard for me to coach anyone when I'm learning. But anyhow, it's fun, and I'm really excited, and just to see where this takes me.
Yeah.
So.
And the thing is, Sheila, are you having fun?
I am, and I'm also talking with people that I haven't talked to in years, that's messaging me, and kind of, that's fun. That's really good to be able to, chit chat again. And, it's a lot of things are happening with it. So
that's good. It was so cute. She's had all these messages today, and she says, well, should I be on the Zoom tonight, or should I? And I said, and then she said, yeah, go ahead and get on here. And then if you need to go to take care of everybody. But it was so sweet. She put something on her Facebook page. She goes, I promise I'll get back with you whenever I get, everybody. But see, that's the thing, is if you're having fun.
I know, and I've got this one girl, she's like, I know, it's going crazy, isn't it? I've seen the people that's liking your pictures and making comments, and she goes, I'll talk with you when you have time. So.
Well, that's awesome. Sheila, I've got to meet Sheila too, because that's the fun part about, like she said, I don't really know exactly what I should be doing. Right now. All she knows is the program, but that's really the beauty behind it, is you just need to know how it works, and just to support someone through that process. But then you get to reach out to those. And so Hannah, while she was down for the past 3 weeks, she asked me, Mom, can you call my clients for me? Can you?
And I just signed up Sheila.
Yeah.
I think it was like right after July 4th or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you said, if I don't answer you, I'm in labor.
And so then my mom was the first person she talked to. It was like one of those type of things. So it was great. I'm so glad she had my health coach, and so I shared with her. And that's the fun part, is you don't have to be by yourself. You can always ask someone to support you. You don't have to. You don't really have. It's okay to tell everyone, I don't know, or like you said today in your little post. All I know is this, and that's all you need to know. So, but then you learn as you go. Isn't that right, Nancy and Katie?
Mm-hmm. Still learning.
Yeah, you learn forever. Because I think it was Nancy that asked me at the conference. She goes, "You mean after 10 years you're still like going to these classes?" I'm like, "Yeah, because I'm learning things. You know how you hear something over and over and over, but you don't hear it until one day you hear it?"
Yeah.
Well, that's how it is. It's like, you just keep on keeping on until you figure it out. And then you're like, aha, I got that. So, but I think things come whenever we're ready to use them too. So, But yeah, so it's so does anybody have a question for Sheila?
I don't have a question, but I think that helps a lot. You think you're new to it, which you are, but the coaching part, you're really feeling it right now. It's not something you have to remember how you felt. You're really feeling it. So
Yeah.
you're being authentic, and I think
Yes.
it means a lot to a lot of people.
And I wanted to stress that to my friends. I'm not putting it out there to make money off from them, to recruit them, to do anything like that right now. I'm sharing an experience that's really a healthy experience for me, and I know there's so many people out there like me, and I know the other will come if that's meant to come. I didn't tell them that, but I mean, as far as that, I didn't get into it to make money or to be like some kind of, I think they're thinking some kind of pyramid system, or but that's not what it's about. And I want to stress that to them. So everything will happen naturally the way it's supposed to be, I think, from my excitement. And
Yep.
I agree.
I want them to trust me with that.
And I think that's what has to be first.
Yes.
So you're opened up to them like that, and
True. And if you guys hear the snorting, it's my dogs. They kind of get a little excited. Here, girls, quit. Sorry about that.
No problem. What was you gonna say, Hannah?
I was going to say, you will attract the people that want that too.
Mhm.
And I mean, there's people that, that will say stuff like that, such as like pyramid schemes or whatever. But when you know where your heart place is, that's all you'll need, because it's like, oh, well, that's where you're at. Like, I'm not there. Like, I'm not doing this for that. And, that's, and those are the people that you will attract, are the people that are in that same heart space as you are.
Right.
Yeah. It's a great feeling.
And I think that's good, because it's going to be sincere people.
Mhm.
That's what you want, for sure.
Yeah.
It's like this too. I mean, it's, everybody on here, it's like we first actually connected just because, I mean, it was a trust thing. It was a heart thing. Don't you guys agree?
Mhm.
And to me, and I think I was telling Katie and them while we were at conference, you build your foundation on that, and it'll be good and solid, because those are the people that you attract, is those people of love.
Right.
You can change some people, though. I have seen that. There are some people that were, not into it and didn't want it, and now they are, and they're coming around. So that is possible.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Anything's possible.
Yeah.
Like I said, I had a girl today I signed up. It'd been about 5 or 6 years since we talked, but she called and she said, I need your support. She said, but she was doing her own thing about 5 years ago whenever I talked to her, approached her. But that was okay. I give her time, but she still could connect us with this program. So she said, I need your support. I need someone to guide me through this.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just first doing it for yourself. Do it for yourself first, and be the best just take care of, meditate, do the things, give yourself the good stuff. And then there again, anything that you want to reach out to anyone on here, like if you're not friends with someone, friend them. Because like I said, Paula's the guy, she's the person that turned me on to a lot of the videos, the Ralph Smart that I've sent you guys, Infinite Water. She's the person, she would text me and say, here, watch this. And I'm like, whoa, I love that. Because I felt it in my heart. So, everything that's passed to me that it transforms me into a better person, we will pay it forward. We will pass it on to you.
That's good. That sounds great.
Yeah. So, anybody else have any questions or anything they want to share before we close?
Good.
What a great, and I'll have this recorded too, so that way if you want to you know, if you have someone that missed tonight that they want to view it, then that way I'll stick it in support for life. So that way everybody can view it, because it's all we're doing is sharing good stuff with each other to empower someone else to move forward and create a greater version of themselves. So, you know, so I'll.
Oh, is this like anyone that goes ahead and orders and they can get on this?
Yes.
Chat with us.
Make sure, Sheila, that you add them in, whoever you sign up, add them in support for life and announce them to all of us. And we'll say something on there to, you know, just to encourage them. And then generally what I do is whenever we do these on Tuesdays, I'll send everyone like an email with the Zoom link on. So that way they've got it in email, plus they've got it on support for life. But as coaches, we actually, all we do is guide people. Here, do this, you know, go to this if you want to join us. Because what we find is a lot of people really are busy. People are just very busy, and they want to get on, but it's hard to fit it in the schedule. So, but if we just sort of guide them and say, hey, we're having our support for life Zoom tonight, you know, won't you join us? Then that's really all they may need is for you just to, you know, just hey, I just want to remind you kind of thing. So,
okay. It was kind of breaking up there a minute, but now, did you say like the ones that have questions? No. Right? We'll just talk. I'll just talk with them.
Yeah. Anyone who wants, is it breaking up again?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone can be on this Zoom.
Okay.
Anyone in support for life that's a client can be on this, or coaches can be on this Zoom.
Clients. Okay. Clients or coaches.
You know what? Even if it's someone that just wants to check it out, they're not a client, but they're really close to wanting to become a client, but they want to see and be on here and ask questions, invite them, send the link to them. And then that way they can get on and see there's more people besides you doing the program.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay. Well, I hope this has been helpful. I love these stories. Don't you?
I couldn't hear it.
Whatever you said, yes.
You broke up, but yeah. We always agree with you, Lisa. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah. As long as we're having fun, that's all that matters.
That's right.
Well, so thanks everyone for being on, and Sheila will let you get off because we know you got a list of people to call before bedtime. And, but anyone that needs any extra support, you know, like I said, reach out to any of us on Support for Life, or, you know, if you've got our cell phone numbers, text us, whatever. That's what we're here for.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, everyone have a great rest of the week, and coaches, we'll see you on Thursday night.
All right. Y'all have a good week.
All right. Y'all too.
Bye.